Hello everyone. So many of you have reached out to me saying they want to install n8n locally or maybe deploy on cloud, but for as much as like minimum cost. So I'm just creating this video to walk you through it. So for those who don't know what is n8n, n8n is a workflow automation where again I use it on daily basis. Whatever you, if you are planning to create a SaaS or handle an API, n8n tool is a must-have tool for anyone entrepreneur out there or any software engineer who wants to learn how things work in the back end. So if if you haven't gone through, maybe just visit n8n.io website and see how you can use it on your project. But for anyone looking for this, is like if you look at the pricing here, it says $20 per month, and that's a very hefty price to pay. But this is just because they are providing you a server and your n8n will be on their cloud, and you will have a limitation on how many workflows you can run for that month. So for instance, for $20 you get 2.5k. But again, that's an off topic, but let's dive in and how to install this n8n for yourself for free. So as you can see, this is an open source project as well. So if you click on here, now it takes you to its official n8n GitHub. This is an open source, that means you can use it locally, but definitely if you want to run it locally, there are steps given on how you can install it. It can be installed with Docker, but again, if you are building APIs, it won't really be useful if it's just local, because that means you need to keep your PC on for that instance to work. So for to solve that, we want to deploy this n8n. And now to deploy that, as we have already opened the official n8n repository on GitHub, what you will do, you will fork it and make it your own. So I have fork it myself, and now you will have that particular repo under your name. So why would you need that? So now we will be using a service called railway.com. So again, it's a great product. It will help you deploy your project, but the good thing is that it is also giving you a trial. Not many people are giving trial right now, but as you can see, I am also on a trial basis. But after that, you will have to pay $5 per month, and that's pretty basic. But again, I'm still running a trial for quite some time now, but I would highly recommend to get a hobby, because if you compare what n8n is offering and what you are getting is unlimited workflow execution and whatever, right? So yeah, if you haven't, just go back and just sign in and you will see the dashboard now. So what we want is, you will be here once you signed up, and you will have $5 as a trial, and you can always upgrade it whenever you feel like. But just to start it, we will be doing it on trial. So now there is option, you can go for GitHub repo. It can be n8n template, but I had an issue with n8n template, so I won't recommend that for now. Maybe they have fixed it, but I just tried it like one day before shooting this video, and again, it's not working. So let's try to do it my way. So we will go and click GitHub repo, and then if you haven't configured your like attach your GitHub to Railway, you need to do that by authentication. And now what you would want to do is just click the repo and it will start deploying. And once we have this thing, and we can hit the deploy, and it will start deploying. Again, it will, if you are running it for the first time, it will take maybe 5 to 6 minutes at first, but once that is done, we will have a link where you will see the n8n project that is deployed on your cloud, and you will have your custom domain as well. Quick thing to note is, whenever you are having, so you have forked it from original one. So for example, for me, I am 1059 commits behind. So if that happens to you, I just sync it, like update branch, and the people working on this main branch are like the licensed people or the n8n employees, so we don't need to worry about merge conflict, but that will just solve our issue and it will just update it on the back end. So I'll just pause the video and maybe come back in a few seconds. By the way, you can also check the logs, so you can see the build is over. It took about 4 minutes. Now it's creating container to deploy it. So now under 40 seconds it got deployed. Now let's check the domain. So currently it does not have any domain, but what we can do is we can go into the settings and we will go under networking and it will have generate domain. So let's generate that. So I will just click this link, and as you can see, we are in n8n software. It's running on cloud. It will have what you need. Like, definitely check the railway.com to actually deploy it. And like, as you can see, the railway.com helps in deploying faster. But again, so now we are having n8n on cloud, but now you want to make it more consistent or persistence with the workflows you created. After the trial gets over, maybe the deployments get cancelled, like it just so for your mental peace, I would just highly suggest getting the hobby. I think that's actually enough for any beginner to get your feet in. So yeah, I will mention all the links below, and just to get you started. And please comment down below how you like this video, and maybe I'll see you on the next one.